I'm Denisha.
I'm Kate.
I'm Addison.
I'm Michael.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Dimitri.
And this is our Nora Project.
Our project is for kids who have more of a challenge than others.
We learn to create friendships with them.
We learn to share our story.
And we also understand that nobody is normal.
And this is Thomas's story.
He's very, very funny. He likes to tell jokes. He likes to make other people laugh. And it's a very clever sense of humor. He will say something that's just very kind of adult, but funny.
Thomas is really smart and funny. He loves to tell jokes with his peers, to make them laugh, and the kids love him.
Thomas has many interests, but he loves to show his class his interest in vehicles like airplanes, motorcycles, race cars, and trains. He did a big project on sea otters. He went to an aquarium, and it was really cool and really good. He showed us his interest in sea animals too. Sports, he likes baseball. At recess, he hits home runs and strikes people out a lot, and he also really likes running.
Thomas has some struggles at school. I think school is really hard for Thomas. He becomes anxious and overwhelmed with all of the expectations and all of the rules that a typical school day encompasses. And when that happens, it's hard for Thomas, and he needs help from his friends and his teachers to help him make it through the day.
Well, Thomas is very smart, and he knows a lot of things, but sometimes the work that he gets isn't just very interesting to him, so it's harder to focus on it and understand it, but I know he could do it.
So one of his challenges is just getting very emotional about things that, like if he wants to do something and he can't do it. He gets pretty upset, gets emotional, and gets angry. And so I try to remind him that he should try to take some deep breaths, try to calm down, try to reassure him that he's a good person and that he should be able to show everybody the good side of him and not worry about things that how other people might perceive him. That's one of his issues, but I encourage like deep breathing, relaxation. Sometimes he's at a point where he can't calm down, and so just kind of let him get it out of his system a little bit and then come back to him.
How does he overcome these struggles? Well, I think one of the most important things that Thomas does is he comes back to school every day and he tries again, and he tries to make the next day a better day.
I was nervous because I didn't know how he was going to respond, and I didn't know if he was going to like me or not. We played with him and we talked to him, and we always tried to bring up something that would be easy for him to talk to or easy to play with him, so he could respond to us so we can learn from him.
I have a lot of good and funny memories with Thomas, but maybe the best one is Valentine's Day when he said I was his best friend.
When he asked me to come play a game with him. And I felt very happy when he said that because he went out of his way to come, walk over, and ask me if I wanted to play.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind.
I don't think anyone is normal. Everyone has their own differences, which is why everyone is unique and interesting.
It's different for each person. I don't know, normal is just being true to yourself, who you are, whatever that may be.
I think there's no such thing as being normal, and we all should be special in our own ways.
I think being a good friend is bringing out the best in someone else, being kind to them, and just not judging them, and accepting them for what they are.
It means sticking up for each other. It means having a good time together. And it means helping each other if you need it.
I think being a good friend is someone who will stick with you to the end, and I think that they'll be compassionate towards you, and I think that you guys will stick together till the end, no matter what obstacle comes in you guys' way, and that's what I think being a good friend means.
Sometimes it's good to know that other people have the same struggles that you do. Makes you feel more understood, maybe less alone.
Sharing stories makes people learn more about each other, which makes people more open-minded, and that makes the world a better place.
Share stories, because then you can know more about the person and the person can know more about you. You can also share your stories because then people can know what you are going through, and if it's a hard time, they can comfort you.
What did I learn from the Nora Project? I learned a lot of things actually from the Nora Project, but something that I learned from the Nora Project is everyone's different and you don't have to be the same.
I'm really thankful to have Thomas as a friend, and I just feel like he brings happiness to everyone he meets.
He's been a really positive influence. I mean, I can't even begin to say how he's impacted our lives. I can't imagine my life without Thomas at this point. As many things as a parent teaches a child, Thomas has taught me a lot more. He's pushed me to grow as a person, to be more patient, more understanding.
Things that I've learned from the Nora Project are to always be kind to people no matter what.